Hello, people. Welcome back to Follow That. Hope you're doing well. Now, I'm going to show you a great glitch that is so useful. So, this is for the heist intel part of Cayo Perico, and it gives you a chance to explore the island by helicopter. So, fly over those guards. So, what you need to do is just before you get to this point, or any point at which you're going to go to the island, you call your assistant and keep the dialogue open. So you don't select anything yet. Now then, from this point onwards, if you tap, here we go, request, luxury, helicopter, so that dialogue remains open during the cutscene, even afterwards. Click on it, and then, amazingly, a helicopter will be sent for you. Now, I'm pretty sure it's a glitch. Rockstar may have allowed you to do it because there are some limitations in terms of what you can and can't do, but it's still really, really useful. So we're getting over those fences. Now I'm going to show you exactly what you can and can't do. So now I've called the assistant and the heli is on the way. You can see it there, bottom left. Now I've tried all of the other calls that you can do. So to the captain, services, or requesting your vehicles, none of these work. The only one that does is this assistant one. And, well, that's not 100% sure. I'll do another video showing you what can happen with Merryweather menus, but they're not actually that useful for this intel phase. Just this helicopter bit is really useful just for getting around the island really quickly and really easily, particularly on those return visits where you kind of know where everything is. And if you want to just get to the tower to do that simple phase for the intel of getting into the CCTV to have a look what loot's there, then it's perfect. Okay, so likewise, Casato, you can't request Sparrow to help you out. This is the one. So let me just show you some of the limitations of what you can and can't do. So I'll aim for inside that fence in the compound. So let's have a go. Here we go. So let's land in here. Look at that. We are inside the fence. So gone straight past all of those cameras, all of those guards, which is amazing for exploring and just getting your bearings and have a good look around. But unfortunately, there are some limitations to this. It's not the perfect glitch, unfortunately. So if you go too close to that road there, or too close to center, there you go. It transports you back, straight back to where you came from. Now this is the really useful bit. So we're going to go for the tower to access the CCTV. So let's go. And this lovely lady with some sweet banter as you go through will deliver you in style. So look at all those guards. We're just going to fly straight over them. None of them see you. It's very relaxing. And you can even drink a glass of champagne inside there, or while you're playing, obviously, or you can do it virtually within the game to have a look. There we are. So we will just hover over the top there. There is one guard there, so as long as you don't land on that guard, then you should be fine. And anyway, you've got the parachute, so you can just drift to the side a bit. You can see where he is, and also there's a camera there. So obviously, don't just land on it, and equally, don't land straight on that tower like I did the first time I was trying this video, and ended up getting wasted by just falling into the tower and down, which unfortunately shut down my beautiful parachute. Okay, so I think we're above now. See that guard? We're just outside of his view. And to avoid drifting into his view, I just pull the parachute at the last minute. There we go. Right, it's time it now. There we go. And we are there. Oh, that was that was a little bit close to getting into his field of view. But perfect. So we're there in record time and low hassle. And I think that gate's open. I think when I first went, I had to jump over the... Maybe that's in the very first intel. I had to jump over the little shed. Okay, so there we are. Perfect. Now, just show you some of the other things for completeness. Obviously, one of the things I wanted to do was just... I'd love to have a walk around the actual inner compound unmolested by the guards. Okay, They can, of course, do it in stealth, but you've still got to avoid the guards. So here we go. And if you try to do that, probably as you might expect from that earlier clip, bang, there you go. Teleports you straight back, which is understandable, but a little bit annoying. It would have been quite fun to have a proper explorer there, particularly when you're trying to plan your routes. Like I say, for this, when you're inside the executive heli, you can drink some virtual champagne. There we go, which is kind of fun. I kind of like the idea of that you could just you just go around drinking the champagne while the guards are all there below you, because it can be quite a frustrating heist setup to be doing this intel phase where you keep getting caught by the guards, you don't quite get the route right, and you just go back to the start, and it just can take a very long time. So this little glitch, it may get patched. I hope it doesn't, because it's pretty harmless. Hope it doesn't get patched. I hope it was intentional by Rockstar. They often have little Easter eggs. Oh dear. Yep. Oh, I managed to survive. They often have little Easter eggs and almost little hacks that you can do to make your game easier. And I hope this is the ones that they're going to leave in. So let's just have a look from the other side and see what is there. So that is the heli. Can we go and explore the heli? Let's have a look. So if we go up, have a look. I believe the pilot is actually in there. We'll just see if we can jack it. There he is. Oh, great. Eyes in the back of his head. So just trying that again. Yeah, if you go anywhere close to that heli, so even if we go, so that little road there, that kind of ring around the compound, go inside that, then I found it, go a little bit further, I found every time either you get caught by the imaginary flying, the search helicopters. Now, all of a sudden, do you see that? On that little icon, that it showed that the heli was in flight, when actually, obviously it wasn't, it was static. So they put a few things like that just to, there you go. So when I landed straight in it, caught by the search heli straight away. Okay, so like I said, it's best for just exploring on it or getting somewhere really quickly when you want to. Now, the other thing I noticed is there's this point of interest here up to the north. I'm still not quite sure what that is. I think it might even be, not 100% sure, I think it might be that point of interest. There's a point of interest on the east side of Los Santos. So I set that as the location to see what would happen if we try and fly there, and reach the edge of the map, and it just, it takes you straight back here, so, which is a little bit annoying. And if you try and do it to actually go back to the party, so here, this other view, unfortunately it doesn't work for that, so it's not a way to escape the party, as I will show you. So we'll just line it up. We've left the phone call open, step into that marker, which just takes you back to the party. Okay, there we go. Tell your executive assistant to send you a helicopter to your location. There we go, Cayo Perico, kind of music, beach party. Okay, let's go. So, request luxury helicopter. There we go. There we go. She's sending one on its way. So that should trigger the cutscene. Yeah, there we go. Now, with the previous version, that works perfectly. Whereas with this one, what happens is a little bit different. There is no heli in the sky, unfortunately. So if you want to try that, I hope that saves you a little bit of time in terms of trial and error. And then if you try and call your assistant when you're on the island, she's busy. As with all of the others, there's nothing you can do. So it's just that little glitch. So give it a try. It is really, really useful. Like I said, particularly when you're going back to the island. So if there's anything else you find like that, let other people know in the comments. So take care, everyone. I look forward to speaking to you soon. I've got some great stuff coming up. Cheers. Take care.